I'll tell you what, this is one sleeping giant I do not want to mess with whatsoever. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy Vitamin M coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Silver here. In the last episode, we completed some things we had to do in Kanto before we can start to explore it, and here is the last thing we have to do. We have to somehow wake up Snorlax. But how do we do that? Well, we were given an expansion card to our radio here that will allow us to tune into the radio stations in Kanto. So maybe we can't find a Pokeflute, but that's okay. Maybe there is actually a station that has it. Places and people. Let's all sing. Pokeflute. So what you want to do is you want to have that playing while you're right here. And the music is in the background here, as you see. And then talk to Snorlax. I highly recommend that you have a Pokemon that can put a special condition on it a lot. But here we go. The Pokegear was placed near the sleeping Snorlax. Snorlax woke up. This is Snorlax, and at level 50, if you somehow did not have a final team member when coming into Kanto here and beating the Elite Four for whatever reason, this is probably the best you're going to get in Kanto without having to do a ton of training. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? Snorlax is an absolute boss. It's, as you would imagine, super duper duper slow, but it is one of the tankiest Pokemon when it comes to special defense, period. It's got a huge attack stat that it can use, and its special attack is not too bad actually too. This thing is super duper, really versatile, and is actually one of a personal favorite of mine too. It's just such a cool Pokemon, and it can do such a lot of damage to things. And it comes equipped with Rest there, as you can see, and it actually has Leftovers as a held item that's going to be working against you. What Leftovers does is at the end of the turns, it will restore 1/16 of its health, and that's just utterly brutal when it comes to this. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's going to be going to sleep a lot, which is really, really annoying. And I think it actually comes with Snore too, but Snorlax is a fantastic Pokemon, period. You can't go wrong adding this thing to your team. Obviously depending on what you got going on, but Snorlax is very versatile, and this thing will hold its own against special attackers. This is a fantastic Pokemon, and it comes already equipped with Body Slam. It's a pure normal type too, so it's got a really great moveset that's already on its side here. It's just, oh man, I really do like Snorlax. It is a personal favorite of mine for good reason, and it can even attack while it's asleep using Snore. And that can be pretty devastating. Snore is also a normal type move, so it's just getting same type attack bonus across the board here. So, yeah, this Rest is going to be really annoying because it's just going to be going back to sleep, and I'm not really going to be able to put a special condition on it here. Darn it. Yes, use next Pokemon. Okay, what do I want to do here? Actually, what do I want to do here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Typhlosion. I'm going to try to lower its accuracy. I think that's going to be a good move. And maybe I can catch it while it's asleep. That might be the move. Alright, well hopefully this isn't Lugia again. This portion is kind of always reminds me of that. Alright. Body Slam does have a chance to paralyze. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. Wow, okay. Going second to Snorlax is never fun here. Oh man.
Eventually.
Okay. That didn't take as long as Lugia, thank goodness, but there we are. Okay. No, I do not want to give Snorlax a nickname. But, as you saw there, he can be a little tricky to catch, but if you don't catch him, well, that's the only one you get in the game. So we can head this way if we want, but we're going to actually go through Diglett's cave right here. And, as you would imagine, now that we have that checklist kind of out of the way, I'm going to start going over some of the Pokemon that you can finally catch in this fancy region, this old region of ours. But without further ado, right off the bat here is Diglett. So I will say all the Pokemon in Kanto are really, really low leveled. They're only about level 20s at best or something like that. So even if you really do want to catch something from your team, for your team, you're really going to have to train it. Like I've said multiple times, you should have 6 team members by this point. Really, the only last one you would really want to have, Max Revive, oh that's really nice, is Snorlax, because right off the bat there it's level 50 and stuff. But there's some other things later that aren't in Kanto, but oh man, it's very, very rough if you can't. But as you saw there's Diglett and Dugtrio, 2 pure ground types. Basically they're just really, really fast. My brother really likes them. I'm not the biggest fan of them though. I prefer to have something else. They're not that defensive whatsoever too much. They do hit a little hard, but it's a ground type sweeper. That's really what it is. That's really all I have to say about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're probably wondering what we're going to do now. We're actually going to go to the Rock-type gym here and fight our boy, Brock. It's about time. And there's actually, I think, still one trainer here that we can fight. So I'm going to go ahead and put Girafarig out there instead of Ampharos for the time being. And, okay. But anyways, as I'm fighting this guy, I think he's only got 1 or 2 Pokemon. I wanted to quickly go over, if you're wondering about the story so far going here. So, if you imagine we're back in Kanto here, and if you picked up from some of the things, this game takes place 3 years after the events of Red, Blue, and Yellow. So, Team Rocket and their efforts to ultimately try to bring back Giovanni, that was in an effort because he had actually disbanded it after he lost to Red at the end of the game as the gym leader there. Sorry for spoilers. And really, after that, things have kind of shaped around. But just to set the context and the stage for that here, but we're about to fight our boy Brock here. Oh man, and here we go. This is going to be pretty awesome right here. Don't know why I still have Bellsprout, probably for cut, but that's okay. Here we go. Wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. Okay, that's my best Brock, but you know, we'll run with it. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I'm an expert on Rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! We start with this awesome remix of the Kanto Gym Leaders. Let's do this! Leader Brock wants to battle. He's starting off with Graveler, level 41, Rock Ground type, Defense Curl, Rock Slide, Rollout, and Earthquake. This guy is really a pushover. He's not that bad whatsoever, and I am fortunately starting with Ampharos because I know what he has later, and this is a really bad idea. But actually, he's got a Defense Curl rollout thing going there. If you use Defense Curl, it will raise Rollout's power, interestingly enough. I'm just really glad this Graveler doesn't have Explosion. But I'm going to shut up for a minute here that we can listen to this awesome music. Just like that, his first member's gone. Let's go. Rhyhorn. What do we want to do here? Let's go with Girafarig. There, levels up. Rhyhorn, level 41. 1 level away from Rhydon. Why? Ground Rock type with the moves Fury Attack, Scary Face, Earthquake, and Horn Drill. Horn Drill, if you're higher level than level 41, you don't have to worry about it. It is a 1-hit KO move that has 30 accuracy, and you really only have to worry about it possibly if you are lower level. It won't hit Pokemon that are higher level than him. So that's kind of nice. But Rhyhorn goes down easy, and next is Omastar. This is quite a change-up from what his usual team is right here. Oh man. So I'm obviously going to go with Ampharos right here. Omastar, level 42, Rock Water type. Very, very interesting Pokemon here. With the moves Bite, Surf, Protect, and Spike Cannon. There's nothing awfully too special to him. Omastar is just very defensive, but it's a little bit more of a special attacker with that water type. And you know, nothing more to really say after that. The gym leader levels really go down for whatever reason. I have no idea, especially at the Elite Four. I really wish they were a little bit higher than level 50, but that's okay. Next is, I think it said Kabutops, but I think it said Onix, actually. So I'm going to go with Giraffe Rig either way. So next, his crowning jewel, his famous Onix from the anime. Onix level 44, Rock Ground type with the moves Bind, Rock Slide, Bide, and Sandstorm. You fought plenty of Onixes by this point. There's really nothing that special about this one, besides the Sandstorm. He's got the same strategy he tried to do with Bruno there. Alright, Giraffe Rig grew a level, so that's good. So everybody's level 48, so that's pretty good. His last Pokemon is Kabutops, as I said earlier. This isn't going to be too bad whatsoever. Throw Ampharos back out there. Kabutops, level 42, Rock Water type with the moves Slash, Surf, Endure, and Giga Drain. Not the greatest moveset for this guy, unfortunately, but this thing can be a little tough. Honestly, these first few gym battles in Kanto, they're really not that bad. They are pretty darn easy, especially Brock. But we have defeated Brock right here, and that's it. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard defense. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. And we got some money, because, got a lot more money. Vitamin M received the Boulder badge, the 9th badge of the game right here. Vitamin M, thanks. I enjoyed battling you, even though I'm a bit upset. That Boulder badge will make your Pokemon even more powerful. Alright, well, you know, if he wants to cry after that, maybe he can use his frying pan as a drying pan. But that is pretty much it there for Brock. There's not a whole lot to do in Pewter City here, besides one other thing. I highly recommend you talk to this guy. Ah, you came all the way out here from Johto? That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train you. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. Vitamin M received the Rainbow Badge. We will receive the Rainbow Badge in Silver version, and in Gold version you will receive the Silver Wing. And here in Crystal you will also receive the Silver Wing. So, as you can imagine, that is our next quest. With that in mind, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Vitamin M, I'm out, dudes.